Hello everyone, and welcome back to episode 6 of the Game Cola RPGCast for Secret of Mana. With me today, we're going to skip introductions, but we have Joseph Martin playing the part of Sprite, Anna Bryniarski playing the part of Harper, and James Pelster playing the part of Valor. Last time, we went down beneath the village of the dwarves, fought a robot, and saved the water seed. So now we are returning to the water palace to return the seed, but things are different now. It seems that it has been invaded by some fish. You have some very round fish who look kind of sleepy. They have mohawks, and they're up there blocking your guys' path.
You sure they're mohawks and not like just the fin on the top of their head?
No, they're mohawks.
Well, these are water thugs. So I kind of assume.
So it's not. It's not. They have that fin, but then it's also been particularly stylized to look like a mohawk.
Fin has been made into a mohawk. All right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. They're looking rather. I would say they're looking threatening because they're holding tridents. But they look
giant
a little
golden forks.
Yeah.
They look a little out of it.
Yeah. They don't look like they really want to be here.
Do they look like hostile fishmen?
They are thugs, and they are carrying tridents. They're just kind of wandering around up there, though, so...
Like, are they explicitly...
Are they, like, guards, or are they, like, attack?
Are they explicitly ignoring us, or have they just not seen us yet?
I don't think they've seen you yet. You guys kind of approached... they're up there on the stairs, on the platform, up by the door. You guys are kind of down in the water, so... They're not really paying much attention, it seems.
We could try stealth for once. We don't usually do
once?
that.
Yeah, for once.
Don't you pretty much always?
Well, I mean, we could succeed.
We've tried it
at
least
for
once
perhaps.
before.
Okay.
Is more what I meant.
You could succeed stealth for once.
Yeah. We probably got the sound of all the waterfalls around us. It probably masks sound
How
quite
high
well.
up are these pillars?
Let's scale the pillars.
Are you going to try to climb them?
I want to now.
Or we could stack up.
They're going to be soaking wet. There's going to be so slippery.
So this is what we do, okay? Valor takes Harper and pushes her up to the ledge, and then Harper extends her whip down, and we can climb it.
I'm the GM. I don't want to make any suggestions. Because you guys do have something from the last episode that you were given.
As if we remember the last episode.
Oh, do we have a water seed?
Oh, do we have the rope still?
Hey.
I just remember, yeah, we have the little rope that jumps up.
I am concerned that will just fly up to the sky, considering there's not a ceiling here.
Well, the rope didn't hit the ceiling before. It just went up until it reached the top of the ledge, and then it kind of grabbed itself.
Well, I think the concept is like, as long as you're holding on to it, it'll like stay in place. So if you hold on to it and just kind of extend enough to get up there, you can climb it and just hold it in place.
Okay, but like, make sure someone keeps a hand on it so it doesn't just float into the air.
We're gonna be climbing it. It's hard to take our hands off of it.
After you climb it.
Yeah, someone has to hold on at the top to keep it from then flying off.
I'll go
Very
first.
poor design in this magical rope.
I'll go first.
So where are you guys going? You're trying to go...
Out of sight of the fishermen. Yeah, like around that corner.
Okay. So... I guess,
Fantastic.
are you guys going to try to answer the question of unseen to the game? Is there a back door, as you asked Luka in a previous
Yeah, there's gotta be some...
Doesn't look like it.
There's gotta be some sort of other way in here.
Doesn't look like it. It also appears to be much bigger on the inside.
Look at where all those water is coming out of. That's gotta be coming from somewhere.
Maybe it just mostly goes up, right? Like,
Aren't there windows in the back?
I mean, there are a lot of stairs.
There are windows in the back.
So we climb over the top, and we crash in through the windows.
Let's do it.
What windows?
The windows in the back room. Like, even if there's not a back door.
There's stained glass windows.
Yeah.
In the,
Oh.
So
let's go for it. We climb up
Why
to
not?
the top of the water palace.
How could this possibly go wrong?
So...
Deviation
looking at the parts
from the game, yay!
I appreciate the creativity. So looking at the parts of the map that you literally can't see in the game, it doesn't look like there's a clear path, so you guys are going to have to do some climbing. So how about everyone roll some dex?
Okay.
To see if you can make it around to the back where you would crash in through the glass.
22 total.
I don't know, Anna.
How's a 9 gonna do?
I'll call your 9 and raise you a 2.
Oh, okay. So, yeah, we're gonna say that,
Sprite just slides off the slope roof, just, what?
Yeah, Sprite, you are down here now. Anna, you are like...
I ninja'd my way.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just, kind
Anna...
of fell back down onto the roof. I'm like, that didn't work.
Yeah, so you guys have 3 separate locations that you're at. The Sprite is currently trapped in a little area that you can't get to in the game, where you're kind of blocked by lily pads.
I think I can move some lily pads out of the way.
You could also, just go around them.
According to the game, you cannot.
Well, it's fine. I have the rope.
Okay, so, yeah, Harper just kind of went... jumped on all these little platforms and stuff, scampered up the roof, and now you're at, the peak of the water palace on the outside, looking down at where you can see, there's a, the back wall there, and if you kind of peek over, you can see where the stained glass windows are. Meanwhile...
I'm gonna look back and be like, that was really cool! Okay, alright,
I'll take your word for it!
Guess I'll wait.
Alright, I'll lower the rope back down for Sprite.
Well, I think at this point, if I can't climb up it, maybe I should go around to the back and just see what the back looks like from the ground.
Yeah, technically...
Oh, that's a good point, yeah. Once we have somebody up there at the top with the rope, we can, just climb up to the windows.
Okay, so are you guys both going to just climb down the rope, and then you can extend the rope up to her?
Yeah, exactly. And then we can climb up the rope to get to the windows, and then we can swing and smash through.
Okay, that sounds good, because the next puzzle was going to be, how do you get to the windows from on top of the roof?
Yeah.
Yeah, we gotta swing.
Yeah, that should work.
So, yes, there's no way to really show this on the little map, but you guys go around to the back of the building. Harper's looking down from the peak of the roof.
Slightly disappointed.
You guys are down in the water. Valor, you... let the rope go up until it's reaching where Harper can grab it. And I guess, Harper, you slide down to the window.
Yep.
What does she see?
You can't really see in, because, the stained glass, it's, since you guys are on the light side, where all the light is, you can't really see in. But,
I climb up the rope and I start swinging back and forth, trying to get momentum. Pushing my feet off against the stained glass window and trying to get enough momentum to crash through with everyone.
Okay, I guess maybe if you guys want to all do this at the same time.
Yeah.
We should also make sure we're doing it near the floor, the bottom of the window.
Yeah,
so that we're not
flying in and dropping 15 feet before we land.
Okay, I'm gonna show you guys a little preview of where you are. From the inside, is that you'll be landing behind where the water seed will be placed, because currently it's not there,
right?
Because you have it, but you will be landing behind the what is it called? The stage?
Podium?
I think they call it the stage, for some reason.
Okay.
Pedestal is probably the most appropriate.
The cool tiered water thingy that the seed sits in. So yeah,
we'd probably want to come in from one of those long, tall windows.
Yeah, because we're going to be all stacked.
Yeah, not the big top one, because that one's high off the ground.
Also, we're, I think that might be bigger than the 3 of us combined. We all need to crash through this window one on top of the other.
Okay, so, do I want to make you roll strength?
We'll combine our strength roll.
Eventually, with enough swinging, we'll probably just break it open. We just gotta keep retrying.
So,
just for fun. Let's see what happens.
Let's do it.
I have 15.
Okay.
19.
I have an 11.
Okay, that's pretty good. So, yeah, I'm gonna say...
As we crash through the window, I shout, "I object!"
So this is what you stumble across when you You guys crashed into the room. Okay, actually, let me build this for the people listening at home. So the three of you crashed through the window. So Harper, since you got such a good roll, I'm going to say that actually you flew through and you knocked over an Empire guard, an Imperial guard, who was standing on the left side of the pedestal where the mana seed would be sitting if it was there, but it had been stolen, and so you guys went back and you got it. So now the three of you flew through the window. Sprite and Valor, you kind of land there. Harper, you just kick the back of the head of this Imperial guard, and you come to find that you're sort of surrounded by... There's 4 Imperial guards in the room. Luka is being held by a man with the biggest shoulder pads you've ever seen. He seems like he was taking style tips from the Scorpion Gang boss, with his hair covering one eye, knee-high boots, and a cape that matches his hair. Yeah, he's got 4 guards.
He's got green hair and big shoulder pads. He is now dubbed Justin Bailey.
Wow, it took me a second, but yes. There are 4 guards with gold helmets surrounding the pedestal where the mana seed normally sits, except for one who is currently on his face on the ground, who Harper just kicked. Luka calls out, "Get out of here, fast!" And then
we just got here.
That might be an issue.
The green-haired man says, "Who do we have here? I'm Geshtar of the Empire. Hand over that seed or Luka's had it." Don't!
He seems particularly unfazed that we just crashed through a window to get in here.
Kicked a guard in the face.
Can I roll damage, or...
For that guy?
I think he's probably
sure.
knocked out. I don't think he was expecting that.
I mean, do you want to roll like a 1d4, like an unarmed strike?
Yes, I do. That would be 8 total.
What?
I rolled a d4 and then I have a +4.
Wow, ouch. Okay,
well,
yeah,
is that
I forgot
just
about
for
that.
my... I think that was the thing for my unarmed, right? Or am I wrong? Because I know it was 1d4.
I am
it
concerned
was what
that
it was before I got the whip.
That your unarmed strike is more powerful than my boomerang attack.
I'm ripped.
Get good, Sprite.
I think I'm going to say instead of the +4, which I think comes from your dex and stuff, that will say that it comes from your strength. So
okay, then 6.
Only 6.
Only.
Okay. So yes, you do 6 damage to this guard. Geshtar seems entirely unsurprised.
So, yes, of course.
Do you want to give him the seed?
No.
No question mark?
Okay, so...
Does he currently have, a blade to Luka's throat, or is she just being, held?
Yeah, I guess she's being held there, Geshtar on one side, another guard on the other, that they're just kind of holding her by the arms or whatever. However, when you guys refuse, he says, "Idiot!"
Oh.
And then, before you can even move, he just kind of, throws his hand out, just an open hand, and you guys feel yourself held by some unseen force, and he just kind of walks over and takes the seed from you and puts it on the pedestal.
But...
Oh, well, I mean... To be fair, that's what we're gonna do anyway.
Yeah, but,
So glad the seed's here. Too bad we have to break the seal. Stop it! So Geshtar turns on his heel, his cape following him dramatically. Nice to have met you all. As he says this, he once again, thrusts an open hand out at you, and the 3 of you are thrown down the steps, by some magical force to splash into the pool in the room below.
Is this where we pushed that one goblin dude that one time?
No, that was somewhere else. That was in the underground, wasn't it?
Yeah, that was a different. That was the underground palace.
Completely different area.
Oh, I could have sworn that we pushed someone off of a cliff somewhere in the water.
I think
palace.
the only time we've seen enemies in this palace is right now.
I guess it just had the same sort of stone tiling.
Well, I mean, yeah.
So
it's only a Super Nintendo game.
So you guys have fast forwarded a bit. This was supposed to take a lot longer to get here.
Well,
yeah, you splash down in the that one open section, like the open pool of water that you guys always have to kind of.
So this is why
through.
it was here.
Geshtar calls out from above, "As a little gift, I'd like you to have my little pet. Remember to feed him."
Thanks, Justin.
You guys scramble to your feet, only to stop as you see eyes peering down at you. 4 eyes. Glistening in the torchlight, you trace the creature's 2 long necks like snakes back to a stout body like a dragon.
I want to keep
The top of the body is covered in smooth red scales, while its underside is armored in blue plates. 2 yellow legs hold the creature up out of the water. Each head moves independently, weaving through the air to get a better look at its prey. Roll for initiative.
We are not keeping it. The last time we tried getting a pet, it didn't go well for me at all.
That was our son, excuse you.
I'd like to avoid a repeat of last time, thank you.
I got 13, also that was our son, and I'm sorry that you just didn't get along with him.
I forgot about Gerald.
I got a 12, and Valor, maybe if you had been a greater force in his life, you would have grown to appreciate each other a little bit more.
Well, it's going to be hard to be a good force in this guy's life when I have an initiative of 5.
So is this a dragon or is this a robot?
This is a Jabberwocky.
Okay,
well,
but is it a robot?
It's definitely a dragon of some kind.
Yeah.
But those plates aren't made out of metal. They're just like...
No, it's just like armadillo, kind of. Like just armored kind of just plates.
Skin.
Yeah.
Yeah, just thick skin.
So insults won't work.
Yes, they have thick skin. I forgot. Actually, the Jabberwocky goes first. We're just going to use screen directions. We're going to skip it's the one on the right side of its body. That is.
Why don't we just use cardinal? Just north, south, east, and west.
So the one
that
on the
always
west,
works.
The western head reaches out and it attacks. It goes to swipe at Valor, since Valor, you landed kind of in front of it.
I duck.
Yeah, you do. It misses.
It's because I was still lying down.
So then it was...
Also, should my HP be reset by now? Or no? Because I still have 29 HP.
No, sorry, I forgot to mention. You guys ran straight here, you did not rest.
Oh. Well, then it's a good thing it missed.
Yeah, I've only got 39 out of 40 HP. Yeah, this is going to be a tricky situation.
You guys are doing pretty rough. So, okay, yeah. Harper, it is your turn.
Okay. I'm gonna... I'll heal Valor.
Don't sound too excited about it.
That's 12 HP.
Okay, so Harper, you win. So, Sprite?
I'm going to use the power of water and cold to freeze this guy, and hopefully, in addition to the 4 plus 2d6 water damage, sort of lock him in place so that it's harder for him to reach us.
And you're gonna do this without freezing the two of us?
Yeah, I'm gonna target him.
Oh, right. I was just thinking... I'm still thinking in terms of pure D&D, where it's like, oh, this spell is probably just area of effect ice, just centered around you.
I mean, I don't know exactly how... It says... actually, it does say pelt target with spheres of ice, so I don't know exactly how that works.
Yeah, so that's probably fine. It probably doesn't freeze the ground, it probably just shoots ice balls at him.
Yeah, it more...
He is going to feel pretty chilly. Do I roll? I don't... Yeah. I rolled the d6.
You just yell, snowball fight, and just start chucking.
So that's a total of... Ooh, those are big numbers. 15 damage.
Hey.
Okay,
Nice.
And the water is very cold now.
So wait, what were you aiming for exactly?
Just it.
Like the center?
The center of the gyro, I guess, yeah.
Okay.
Of him, not of the pool.
Yeah.
I would hope
that would be targeting
That would be
Valor.
hitting me. What did I do?
15 damage.
Valor, it's your turn.
I mean, I guess I'll probably just get up and run over and try and smack it.
Okay.
So... Man, I need to get some new dice. Does an 8 hit?
No.
Okay.
It hit me. That makes you feel better.
Really? Your AC is only 8?
It's mostly hair.
Hair doesn't protect you from much.
It does not.
I guess so.
I can tell you from experience, it does not.
Same.
Okay, so the eastern head, we'll say, casts Acid Storm level 3 on Valor, which doesn't do any damage, but it decreases your AC for 3 rounds.
Great.
So, by how much?
You have -2 to AC, actually.
Alright.
Oh, that's right, yeah. Sorry.
Hey, I'm you now. I'm you now, Sprite.
Which, starting now, it still misses.
Yes!
So yes, that was...
I duck.
The one lowered your AC, the other one tried to attack you, and missed. So,
haha! You need to get some better head-eye coordination there.
Harper, it is your turn.
I'm gonna hit it. Alright, 17 to hit.
Okay, that hits.
Okay.
Are you aiming for a specific head, or the body, or...
Legs.
Okay.
Alright, that's 8.
Okay. Then Sprite.
I'm going to charge a kaboomerang real quick.
So Valor, it is your turn now.
Alright, well, I'm gonna try and not miss.
An excellent strategy.
Much better. That's a 17 to hit.
Okay, yeah, that hits.
Alright. Ooh, nice. 15 damage.
Okay, were you aiming for a specific head, or...?
Just the body.
Okay.
I don't think I can reach the heads, can I?
Yeah. Like, they're kind of weaving around.
Alright, then I'll take a swing at the one that put acid all over me.
Okay. Okay, sorry, yes. Okay, yeah, you hit the thing. It is not happy, and casts Poison Gas, which it's an area hit, but I'm going to say that it targets Harper and Valor. So, Sprite, you're fine, but the two of you roll Constitution.
I put my hair over my face and just breathe through that.
9.
9. Okay, you are poisoned.
I got an 11.
Okay, Valor's fine.
Cool.
Thank goodness for my
I wonder what you needed to roll to not get poisoned.
It's definitely somewhere between 9 and 11.
I don't think I can figure that out, Daddy.
The other one... Okay, finally hits Valor.
I was too busy celebrating my managing to hit it that I forgot to duck.
Oh, wow. You take 12 damage.
Woo!
Which puts you back down to where you were.
Yep, thanks for that heal.
I did that.
And then Harper, it is your turn, but you're going to take 2 damage from the poison. And if you could roll Constitution.
14.
Okay, so yeah, you're not poisoned anymore.
Hooray! Was that my entire action, or...?
No, you can still act. That was just all the stuff with the poison before you get to do your turn.
I'm gonna hit it.
Okay.
That's 12 to hit.
Okay, yeah, you just barely managed to do some damage.
That's another 8.
Sprite, it's your turn.
I'm gonna throw my single charge kaboomerang at the east head so it'll stop shooting poison at people. Cause that's no fun and that's not cool. But I got a 6, so I don't think it worked.
That does not hit.
It ducked.
Okay. So then yes, Valor, it's your turn.
Alright. I'm just gonna keep swinging at it, just cause I feel like charging up is just increasing my chances of, if I miss a charge attack, then I've just wasted 2 turns as opposed to 1.
Yeah, okay.
So I'm just gonna go for another regular attack, swinging at I think you said it was the west head that used poison?
The east head. I mean, they both.
Okay, yeah. Whatever one used acid. I mean.
Yeah.
So the same one I attacked last time.
Okay.
All right, that is a 14 to hit.
Okay, that hits.
Excellent.
This Jabberwocky fight is turning into more of a Stabberwocky fight.
Yeah. Okay, it takes 11 damage.
Harper takes 10 damage from my very bad joke.
So, since for some reason I've just been having it stand there for so long, I'm going to say that it goes ahead and it jumps, and it lands by Sprite, since everyone's just been standing still this whole entire battle.
I don't like this.
This thing's got hops.
I don't like this.
It didn't skip leg. Well, I mean, it couldn't skip leg day. It doesn't have arm day.
Okay, so yeah, we're going to say that this one. Oh, ouch! So the East Head, upset with taking so much damage, does a critical hit to Sprite.
That's my least ever kind of hit.
Yeah, which that's going to be that plus ouch, plus that 22 damage.
Woo!
Oh. Hey Sprite, how's it going?
That's a lot of damage.
So then
I sawed this Sprite in half.
So the other one, luckily, that one only got an 18, not a 20. Is also going to attack, by the way, the Sprite. Which, Sprite, here, how about you,
How much HP do you have right now?
It's about to be lower.
Well, what is it now?
Let's see.
How about you tell everybody...
Jetty, if you didn't like the stained glass window plan, you could have just told me.
Is he dead?
I have,
He's not dead.
I have 10% of my health left.
Oh no.
Ooh.
Yeah, he'll be dead if he gets hit again, regardless of how much damage they do, basically.
I have 4 HPs. I have more magic than health right now.
Fortunately, the healer's up next.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's Harper's turn.
Alright. Oh no.
I'm not gonna tell you how to do your job. May I make a suggestion, however? Do a heal, though.
Why don't we use a candy?
I mean, I guess I'm not gonna do it now that you told me. No, I already rolled, and you get 6 whole points back because I rolled 2
I forget how much does candy restore again?
25.
Okay, that's probably something we should do.
I'm going to do...
So he has 6 HP back right now, so he has 10?
Yeah, so I'm gonna do...
it's your turn.
I'm gonna do 2 things. I'm going to eat a piece of candy, and I'm going to run as far away as possible. Can I run up the steps?
Sure. I'll say that you get to the steps.
I run to the steps, and I'm just gonna hide. I'm looking for somewhere to hide at this point.
Okay, so yeah, you're doing a little better, and it is Valor's turn.
As I run to the steps, and I'm like stuffing the candy in my face, and I just hold a thumbs up to Harper, but like not looking at her, just like bolting for the steps.
Okay. Yeah, probably same old, just take another swing at
Hit it with a sword.
Yeah.
Please.
11 to hit?
That misses. Which, then... So, yeah, you have your AC back now.
Oh,
and
good. I prepared a duck.
So, the one head... I'm gonna switch it up. The first head attacks you. Oh, and does a critical again.
Oh my god.
This is rough. Which does, surprisingly, not as much as it did to the Sprite.
Because I'm not all hair.
Does 17 damage.
I'm down to 12.
Yeah. And then the other one is going to cast poison gas, which again can hit multiple, but not everybody the way that you're staggered. So Sprite and Harper roll Constitution.
19.
13.
Okay, yeah, you guys are fine. Should have made that a 15.
Gonna do a hit. I won't do a hit. I lied. That's an 8.
Okay. So yeah, you miss. Sprite, it's your turn.
Okay, I'm gonna continue running away. Is there I see like 2 little outcroppings of stone sort of near the staircase. are there, like, torches there, too? Like, I see these green torches.
I don't think there are.
You mean
Like, if I remember the layout, I don't think there should be torches. I don't, like, the torches on the side, the big green ones.
Oh.
Like,
Oh.
are you seeing the updated?
Yeah, I can see that. There's not really anywhere to go, huh?
Yeah, the edges are just kind of like, there's little waterfalls flowing down, like, the different tiers of the palace.
Okay. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna hide behind the staircase on the east side of it, right? Because the staircase goes up, right? Yeah, and I'm short. It's fine.
Okay.
And I'm going to go all out because I almost died just now. So I'm going to cast Earth Slide, which says smash the target with falling rocks, which may or may not be the bricks of this particular building that we are in. But at this point, Sprite isn't worried about that. Sprite's worried about not dying. So I'm gonna roll 2d8.
What better way to not die by disrupting the structural foundation of this building?
Exactly.
Yeah.
So 13.
Okay. Any specific head?
I mean, I think just the way that the spell would work, it would attack the whole thing, right?
Okay. Valor, it is your turn.
All right. I'm probably gonna chomp down on our remaining piece of candy.
Oh, yeah.
Just in case that guy decides to get another lucky hit on me.
You should also probably spread out some, considering it has that area.
Yeah, then I'm gonna move kind of to the north of it and try and just like attack that same head again.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, it's looking a little rough. So.
All right, 16 to hit.
Okay, that hits.
Nice. It takes 14 damage.
Oh, good. Okay, so, yeah, that head, the head itself explodes, and then each segment of its neck explodes in line until it reaches the body, where it leaves a nice, clean, smooth red cut. And the other head, whips around in pain. So, yeah, you guys are down one head, but the other head is still looking pretty good. You guys have really been focusing on that one. And then it's its turn. Yeah, it is upset that you killed its brother of sorts, and attacks you, and misses you.
Yeah,
So angry.
So.
All right.
Blind rage.
Yeah.
Well, I am behind it. It's probably didn't really know where I was.
It also has 2 less eyes than it had before.
Yeah.
I think I think each head only uses the 2 eyes it has.
Are you a Jabberwockyologist, Valor? I don't think so. I think you're a swordologist, because that's the thing that you do most of the time.
Hey, Valor, did you eat that candy? Because I kind of assumed you were going to eat that last candy.
Yeah, I did.
Okay, good. 19 to hit.
Okay, yeah, that hits.
Ooh.
That would be 9 to hit. I'm hitting its neck.
You mean 9 damage?
9 damage.
See, okay, Sprite, it's your turn.
I don't have a lot of magic left.
You have a ranged weapon.
Yeah, okay, Mr. Sword of the Ages, that can do more damage with a single swing than I can do with 3 MP of magic spell. I'm not particularly excited about the prospects of my boomerang, I'll be quite honest.
You can do that small pitiful amount of damage without risking getting smacked in the face.
That's maybe true. Can I reach it from here? I'm kind of far away.
If you ran, if you walked to the full extent of your walk, you'd be able to hit it.
I don't want to get close to it though.
You can cast spells from wherever on the map.
Yeah, see, that's what I was thinking about.
Plus, you don't have to worry about missing.
Yeah, but I need to save these last 2 MP. Alright. How do I have to use... In case literally anything else happens after this. Life continues on after boss fights, Valor. Okay, yeah, no, I'm gonna run up. I'm gonna throw my boomerang at it, and then... I don't think I'll have any movement left, but the next thing that I will be doing is running as far back as I can.
Okay.
That is a 15.
That hits.
Cool. I'm aiming for the head. That...
It's just a regular dragon now.
Well,
a
a
good
regular
point.
dragon with a head that's slightly offset.
Yes.
That is 8 damage.
Okay.
Yeah! I'm helping!
So, Valor, it's your turn.
Alright. Same old, same old. No. That's a 3.
Okay, yeah, that misses. So, Sprite, you throw the boomerang, you hit it, and the head whips back around. It had kind of been like bent backwards trying to hit Valor, but it whips back around, and yeah, 19 hits you. And oh, that's not so bad. Oh yeah, no, that's nothing at all. It only does 7 damage, in which case it is Harper's turn.
I don't do anything.
You guys.
I tried to do a thing and it didn't work.
Sprite?
I'm going, this time, reverse! I'm gonna throw a boomerang and then move as far away as possible.
Okay.
Back behind my stair cover. Like, I run up the stairs and then hop down the other side.
Okay.
But first, I get a total of 20. I rolled a 19.
Okay.
And I do... Oh, good! 4 damage! That's literally the lowest amount of damage I can do. My favorite.
Yeah, it is.
And now I'm hiding behind the stairs again.
Don't worry, I mean, it did only 1 more than the lowest that it could do when it attacked you, so. Yeah, Valor, it's your turn.
Alright. That's a nat 20.
Oh, okay.
At long last. I need to have at least one per session.
There's, we're gonna see, whether it survives this. It's gonna be close.
Alright. Plus another 2. So that's 17 damage.
Okay, yeah, it's looking really rough, but it's still in the game. And again, it does not like being attacked. It's just kind of wheeling around.
I duck.
And so it hits, just barely. And it does... it does 10 damage to you.
Oof.
Yeah, Harper, it is your turn.
How are you looking, Valor?
I'm now at 27 out of 50 HP. But I mean, this thing is probably looking worse than I am, so...
Yes, you might want to heal it.
Heal it?
It's the one that's in the worst condition right now. I mean, come
of course, gotcha.
I mean, 2 heads are better than 1 in this case.
I do like that in the last battle, it got more difficult later in the battle, and this one got easier later in the battle. I didn't really think that one too far ahead.
I mean, that's kind of the nature of these battles, though.
Yeah.
You know, that's the whole point. That's the whole strategy, is you focus on one to take it out, and then that way you have one less thing to worry about.
Yeah, if you guys had kept attacking the body, I'll let you know that they would have both died at the same time.
Right, but it would have taken longer.
I rolled 6 to heal Valor. You're welcome.
Alright.
6
Thank you.
full HP.
It is interesting to think from like a design perspective, like of the game, that they kept bringing you back to the Water Palace. Like, you guys are gonna get like rapidly more powerful magic after like the next couple of like sessions. Meanwhile, it's basically been stagnant for like what, the last 3-4 sessions or something.
Yeah, no new magic at all.
Okay, so Sprite.
I'm gonna run out and boomerang again. I'm just gonna keep running back and forth behind cover. I don't want to die, and I got closer than I would have liked. That's a 12.
Okay, that just barely hits.
Ah, sweet. So that's 8 damage.
Okay, so yeah, the other head, like, it blows up the head, then it blows up each little, part of the neck, then the body starts blowing up, and then just like there's, chunks flying everywhere, they're burning up into little cinders. The whole room goes white, like you can't see anything. And the only thing you can think is way to go.
Yay!
I wasn't even scared at all.
Hey everyone, we're about halfway through the episode yet again, so we'd like to just sit here and thank you for sticking with us, having fun on this adventure. And if you're enjoying this adventure with us, that maybe you might like some of our other offerings.
First of all, we have an actual internet website, which is GameCola.net, where we have various different articles, blog posts, reviews, and other awesome stuff that you guys might be interested in. Second of all, we have a YouTube channel, that's GC.net. That's the letter G, the letter C, the word dot, and the word net. Check us out there. We've got a couple playthroughs going on right now, and just years and years worth of old content that you guys would probably find very interesting.
We also have social media. We are on Facebook and Twitter as Game Cola. You can come talk to us there, ask us questions, and usually we'll share articles that have gone up that day or days previously. Also stuff from the YouTube channel and the podcasts. It's a good time.
And you can tweet about the podcast using the hashtag GCRPGCast. In addition to other sorts of podcasty things, you can check out the Game Cola podcast, hosted by yours truly, every other Monday that isn't the every other Monday that this podcast goes up. And you can also follow the Game Cola on iTunes, so you can get all of the podcasts that we produce. And if you want to ask questions to be read out on a podcast, you can do so using the social media that was previously mentioned. Or you could send us emails at podcast@gamecola.net.
So yeah, we have plenty of things that hopefully you would like. If you enjoy this, maybe you'll like our other things. And if not, we're gonna let you get back to the show. And laying there on the ground where it was, kind of, you almost miss it, but it kind of like goes bloop into the water, is a boomerang orb.
Yes.
Mine.
No, I slayed the mighty beast. It is my reward to reap. Also, question, how do we get out of here? I checked the south staircase, and that's a no-go.
So...
I mean, shouldn't Luka and everybody still be up above? Like, why don't we...
Yeah, when you head towards the stairs and you kind of like look up towards the upper platform where the mana seed and everything is, you can see Geshtar. He's like looking down and he just suddenly like looks really surprised, and he runs off. I guess they escaped through the hole in the window.
Curses.
And then Jema comes up and he steps on the little button to open up the stairs. And yeah, you guys go up there where you see Jema and Luka just kind of...
Took you long enough.
Yeah, how long has he been here?
You could have helped us with that fight, you know.
I guess, he must have used the actual back entrance.
Or maybe because we didn't fight any of the enemies on the way in, he had to.
Oh yeah, he was stuck fighting all those guys.
Well, the thing is that like in the game itself, he's just up there. And it's like, but how did you...
Why didn't you help?
There's only one... Maybe he was down in the basement area. There is like a little basement, which is where Luka is storing all of your books, Harper.
Yes.
And the cool skull candle thing and whatever else, the orb or the crystal. So yeah, anyway, the point is, Jema and Luka are there. And Jema says, the Imperial forces have drawn back. We managed to defeat their monsters in Pandora, too. Didn't you guys defeat the monsters? Anyway,
yeah.
Valor, your time is running out. I'll return home and stop the Empire there. Only a restored mana sword can beat the fortress. Talk to the cannon travel man in Potos. He'll send you to the upper land. Then Luka turns to you and says, now, use your sword to restore the seal put on the seed.
I'm raising my hand as if to raise the sword. I do the thing.
Yes.
I raise my boomerang up in the air, and no one is impressed.
Okay, so yes, you receive the seed's power, or the seed receives the sword's power. Pure evil seeks the seed now. You must hurry and revive the mana sword. Go to the lofty mountains and see Sage Jock to learn about real courage. Then go to all 8 of the world's palaces and reactivate all the seeds. You will be able to receive mana power from the seeds once you reactivate them. I have business with Sage Luka. Bye for now.
So there are 9 seeds?
Wait, so is Jema saying bye for now, but then he's staying
hanging
there.
out with Sage Luka.
He's saying goodbye to us because we're right, of course.
Yeah.
Duh.
Goodbye,
He kind
wink.
of like looks at us for a minute.
I'm not leaving. I still have many
He
questions.
just crosses his arms.
He looks at us like, okay,
Goodbye.
bye.
Yeah,
We're
no
like,
longer
what?
has a speech bubble over
What
his head.
are these other 8 elements? We've got water, and then so what? Water, earth, air, lightning,
Yeah.
fire.
Usually, if they have air, it's usually lightning because
Yeah.
clearly electricity is not important enough to get its own element.
I guess there's also
Yeah.
That's a bit of a stretch.
we've
in my
got grass and fighting and psychic and dark and bug and ghost and
opinion.
steel,
Poison.
So
Don't forget
You
poison.
you have...
poison.
I'm trying to remember. Oh no, it's Undine is how they pronounce it in this game. Yeah, there's Undine, Gnome, Sylphid, Salamando, Lumina, Shade, Luna, and Dryad, which is basically water, earth, air / lightning, fire, light and darkness, moon.
Yes,
the moon,
yeah,
the moon is an
I kind
element,
of-
huh?
Like, I was kind of nodding, like, light and dark. Yeah, alright, whatever. Moon. Huh?
And then plant,
Like,
which, by the
Plant.
way, plant has the most powerful spell, burst.
Self-destruct.
So yes, plant has the most powerful spell, burst.
So we're going to a tower on a mountain to learn
You were going.
how to be courageous.
You were going to visit Sage Jacques in his cave on the mountain. At the mountain peak, you go into the cave, which I guess goes down inside the mountain. That's, of course, how we all know. We learned it in middle school, I believe.
Okay, but why don't you just put the door at the bottom of the mountain instead of having to walk all the way up the mountain just to walk down the inside?
But so remember, Jema just said that he told the cannon travel man how to fire you to the upper lands.
Is that what he calls
Which
mountains?
just slightly repositioned the cannon.
Which Sprite, maybe you forgot because you have amnesia. The upper lands is where you're from.
Is it? I imagine
We think.
someone is like saying that, like either Gemma or Water Lady, and I say, and Sprite says, "Is it? Is that where I'm from? How do you know?"
Yeah, I think the last time, 6 episodes ago or whatever, when you last got a mana seed, when you defeated Gnome.
When we last actually
no.
made progress.
Yeah, when you got Gnome, you remembered when the mana seed was recharged. So I guess when this time the mana seed got restored again, it jogged your memory. You're like, oh right, the upper lands. Yeah, got it.
Okay. Do I remember anything about them, or just that they exist?
It's a forest, and it's where you're from.
It's a forest, but it's up.
Yeah.
So we're going to the upper lands on our way to a mountain to learn how to be courageous.
Well, first you have to go to the upper lands to sort of sort out your issues, and then later you're going to go see Sage Jacques.
That depends on how sorting out my issues goes, huh?
Okay, so Jema is just kind of standing there. He's got his arms crossed. He says goodbye.
All right. I can
He's
take
like,
a hint.
you're just standing there.
So you guys, do you want to take your new exit, or do you want to take the normal exit?
Sure, let's go out the window.
I want to do a front flip out the
Roll
window.
Syndex.
Alright.
Oh, out the window. I thought you just meant in place.
No, out the window.
He's just so excited we beat
Want to
the
do it
boss.
like those guys in middle school who are just like, I can do a backflip. They just do it in place for nerds. It's like, why? Do you want me to roll dex though?
Yes, please roll Dex.
13.
Yeah, you clear the window, and you kind of splash down in the water below. You don't make a perfect landing. You kind of hold your arms out to balance yourself, but you make it.
Still look cool as heck.
How about the rest of you? You guys want to take the window? Take the front door?
Sure.
Jump out the window?
I'll go where everyone else is going.
I'll jump out the window.
Okay, are you jumping? Are you using the rope?
Let me see. How much HP do I have?
I'm gonna go ahead and say that Luka, very happy that you guys saved the water seed, goes ahead and heals you guys.
Yay!
Okay.
I like health.
Alright, I'm at full health. Let's be reckless. I'm gonna do a front flip.
Okay.
Alright, Dex. Not something I have a big bonus in. But that's okay, because I got a total of 20.
Oh, okay, yeah, you do like a side spinning front flip.
Ooh.
Like you twist your way through.
Do like a corkscrew kind of thing.
Yeah, you do a cool thing, a cool move, and then you land down on one foot, and you don't even wiggle or anything. You're just yeah.
Boom.
I'm assuming that Harper looks over, jealous. So Sprite?
I'm just climbing down. I've had enough near-death experiences for one day.
So have I. I still did it.
Yeah, well, not all of us can just rush headstrong into everything with the magic sword of the ages, my dude. I climb down carefully.
Okay. So yeah, you guys, you're now standing at the back of the water palace. And I guess you guys just walk over to the cannon travel, the one near Podos?
Yep.
Sure.
Okay. Yeah, all of the Iffish and the water thugs, they're all gone. They left, I guess, when the water seed came back.
We took care of the Infish station.
Whoa. Oh, okay, yeah. So the guy who operates the cannon travel is excited to see you once again. And he says, Jema told me you need to go to the upper land, so I've run the calculations and should have a trajectory pretty close. The upper land is huge. Reach it going through the great forest. Just slide into the cannon.
Yeah, it's no worse than what we've been given before. And I hop on in.
Alright.
So yeah, okay. You guys, like always, you hop on in, kind of sit there in the silence of the barrel, kind of contemplating life as the operator sets everything up. Then a huge explosion sends you spinning through the air. You watch Poda's village go by, you watch the water palace go by. But yeah, you're going in kind of a different direction than the previous times. Normally you kind of head towards the south. You're heading instead north of the water palace. You don't even see Pandora. Instead, as you feel yourself reaching the peak of your arc through the sky, the only thing you can see below you is forest. It's just nothing but trees in all directions, with an occasional river cutting its way through. As you make your descent, you notice the section of forest that you're heading towards is a little odd compared to the surrounding area. In the middle of all the green, you see an area where the forest is completely pink. Then next to that is another section that's just completely brown. And in between these two, where you're rapidly approaching, the forest is white. So go ahead and roll some dex, everybody.
Alrighty then. That's a nat 20.
17 total.
Okay.
3!
Ooh, ouch. Okay, so, Sprite, you crash land, which, you just land on your face, and you take 4 damage.
I mean, that's about the way this day's been going. I'm never gonna suggest a cool idea again, huh?
Harper, you land. You land kind of running on your feet. You're doing all right. You said, wait, was it 17?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. You sort of angle yourself incoming, and then you just kind of run along as you land and do kind of a roll, and you're just fine. Meanwhile, James descends from the sky like some ethereal being, and just gently, one toe on the ground, lands.
Just slow down somehow, just dink. Either that, or I probably just do a superhero landing, just
Oh yeah. But yeah, okay. So Sprite, when you hit your head, as you landed, actually, this is canonical here. Now you can't remember how to get to your village that you had just remembered where it was after resealing the seed. So,
friends, I have good news and bad news.
So the 3 of you are standing in a snowy clearing in a snow-covered forest. Wandering around nearby, you see a number of very odd creatures. Standing on 2 stubby legs, their body is covered in light tan fur, except on their chest, where they have a tuft of bluish white. Furry blue wings sprout from their shoulders, although, like all of their other stubby appendages, they don't look like they serve much of a purpose. With ears like a cat and a nose like a pig, you're not really sure what to make of this creature, although it looks vaguely familiar. You feel like you've seen this shape somewhere before. Sprite, I feel like you had some experience with being this creature briefly.
I don't know if I would notice that. Would I notice that? I wouldn't have seen myself.
The others might recognize that you were briefly one of these. But what you can say for sure is that there's a lot of them. And outside of size differences, there are big ones and small ones. They all look pretty much the same.
Do they look hostile?
No, they just kind of look sad.
Aw.
All right, guys. We gotta let's play this cool. Let's keep weapons hidden. Let me think. Greetings, friends, company.
I thought you were about to say greetings, Game Call.
No.
I just that exact voice. I was just wait, what?
We are but humble travelers amongst your midst, in search of a great convent of sprightly figures. Could you perhaps bestow upon us a wisdom of the forest and of the ages to reach our intended goal?
One Moogle turns around and very dejectedly says, "Poo,
Aw.
poo, 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 poo."
Oh no!
Did you
They're so sad!
Did you understand that, Harper?
No!
Sprite, being from the forest, you can understand the Moogle, and you know that they say that pebblers have taken over their village, and this, as such, being the plight of the Moogles, is where we will leave you for now to handle next
My
time.
Moogle's a little rusty, but I'm pretty sure that they've been attacked by a bunch of small rocks.
No! They're so sad!
For future reference, Jetty, let me know if I am going too far with my harebrained schemes.